Okay. Okay. Mm. Please come. Okay. If you own, I'm hunting it up on TV so I can see the comments. All right. Sound test. All right. Sound test. Okay. Ooh, okay. Running late work today. Okay. And let me get this bottom playing field straightened up. But there's 200 quarters right here to start out with. Josh Bartley said he had set a new Guinness Book of World Records the other night, a couple nights ago. And I think his tire is 14 inches. I'm going to get one layer of quarters here, one layer of quarters up top, and the rest of the quarters I got are going into this tower. So, we'll see if it's really a record or not. Okay. I like to get these all. I like to get the playing field tight. It's better, but y'all are going to get to see how these quarters push in really, all different directions with it being just one layer. That's why I'm getting. Okay, I'm gonna sit down. Let's do this. Amy's here. She's resting. She's got a beast of a headache. Okay, once I get started on tire, hopefully I won't be no more than like 50 minutes. So if you want to watch something more interesting, that's probably, after I get this done, that's, I'm just setting them away from the hole over here, so, I don't got to listen to it falling in the bottom. I ain't got to open it up and clean out the bottom. Well, if I wanted the quarters stick to my finger, you know what? It wouldn't do it. And then somebody's got like a mess baggie on the back of some chick's leg and the BP gas station line in Florida. I've actually seen that in person. Hey everybody. Hey Rocky. Hey Karsten. Howdy. How y'all doing? Okay. Me and the guys work today on a big deck job we're doing. I've been posting pictures on our YouTube page. Because Amy titled her channel, with Amy's Coinpushing Adventures. So I figured the adventure part don't necessarily have to be, coin pushing. Adventures, a little bit of everything. We go out and storm chase. Okay. Alright. Okay, now to get, let's get the top one layer. Oh, yeah, I don't need a remote in there. Hey, Kelly. Seems like me running a little late to the trend lately. I got in from work and kind of dozed off for a minute. Okay, so let's get this. Okay. I'm sorry, my arm's in the way, but I do the coin pusher back. I moved the pusher to the back, so that's all I need the quarters on to start with. So when it turns on, it don't start, pushing quarters off automatically. But we're going to build as big a tower as I can. I've got 200 quarters here that is 25 layers of 8. Now the rest of this is going to be 6 quarters to a layer. I'm going to use every quarter I got, other than what it takes to put, get one level on here. That shouldn't take too long. I gotta sit down. Okay. Usually try to get your pile quarters behind you where all you gotta do is push them backwards. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about all the straight lines and all that, because that's gone after the first push. Alright. But I'm excited. I want to see how tall this will be. He made a tower 6 quarters each layer, and I think he said it's 14 inches tall. I think I've had taller ones in here since we started doing live streams, but I normally don't measure them. The 14-inch tower is a Guinness World Record. We're gonna break a record. I mean, y'all basically be the witnesses. It's live, not Memorex. Anybody remember those commercials? Okay. Get in there. There. All right, there's the one layer. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink of pop, smoke a cigarette, and talk to y'all for a second. I think I'm gonna find a hair tie and pull my hair up, because I know we figured out that y'all let me know it ruins the focus on the camera. All right, there's the pop. Okay. What everybody do today? We worked on the job we're working on right now. On a pretty good sized deck. On a pretty good sized deck. So what everybody else do today? What's that? Alright. And when I get done building this, I'm gonna stop to the live stream and then I'll restart it because I lose a lot of people that don't like watching me build the stuff. I lose a lot of viewers and they don't come back. So, but if I send them a new notification, hopefully they'll. Okay. Hey, Axel. I'll tell you what. You ever have them times when it just seems like you're kind of in a rush? Every goddamn thing you do is going to take not just the maximum amount of time, it's going to go into overtime on you. Okay. Oh, Kelly, I know you don't. That's what I say, you're first one in, and after everything gets pretty quiet, you don't leave until almost the very end, man. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. So that little stack of quarters starting that tower is 8 quarters a level, and there's 25 layers of 8, so that's 200 quarters right there. And I know we've got 2 of the Tupperware containers sitting over on the side shelf. I've got 2 of them and a lot more because I'm not going to put any carrots in the game. I'll put a few extra in the middle behind the tower, so we can get some good pushes. But so I wanted to, if I didn't put the playing field down, I wouldn't have no quarters. I wouldn't be able to push the game. I should have stopped at the bank this morning. I didn't want to be that late getting to the job. Could have got another 400 quarters. Back around Christmas, I had over 6,000 quarters. That one game I always talk about. It's my favorite. Okay, that's the biggest wad of ones we've ever had in there. I was thinking about leaving it right there, kind of looking like a bow tie, and see if the quarters ever get on it heavy enough to push it all the way through. I ain't counted them. I just had a few days of buying materials and stuff, and I ended up with tons of ones. Okay. Okay, what I do with the valve right here. All right. Let me get started. Now this is going to drop 6 quarters, like his tower was 6 quarters each level. And he did single levels, but I wanted to do a bigger base on the bottom, so that's 200. I'll have to count them later. I'll have to do a post-game total. I'll stop the video and screenshot it with the phone and then count them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Probably gonna have to go to 7, then go to 6. Damn it. Okay. Do that. That'll give us plenty. Okay, so we'll go 10 layers of 7. That'll be 70. So then that'll be 270, and I'll drop it down to 6. Okay. 2. 30. Four. Six. Okay. 6. 7. 8. 9. 9. 10. Okay, so that's 270. Okay, let me get this lined up. So, it's 270. See how many's in here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 ones. Okay. Okay. Back to the bow tie. So 31. If I get enough quarters to fall over that, it should push it down. Okay. So okay. Yes. Now we're going to go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Okay. Where that quarter sticking out is where the layers of 6 start. Gives me a reference so I can count them later. I'm having those problems tonight. I gotta sit down, and it's going to be a little slower. So I got 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 4, 4. 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, so there's 330. 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Cool. So there's 330 right here. I'm gonna start building for getting done a little quicker. I'm gonna do stacks 4, which will be 6 times 4, be 24 quarters to every layer. So I'm gonna go 4. Yeah. There's a silver quarter in there somewhere. Okay, that one went under there. Okay, so see if I can stand up for a minute. That's easy to remember. 330 quarters before I start the stacks of 4. My hands are... Oh, God. Oh. Thanks for being patient, y'all. I'll get this done as soon as I can. So I don't need this quarter sticking out the side. So notice 330 quarters to right there. And then we start counting these layers. All right. This is humidity. My hands feel like I'm trying to let these quarters go like I'm Spider-Man or something. But on Josh Bartley's channel a couple nights ago, he said he was Colin Guinness. He was going to set the world record. Or break the world record. I guess that's basically the same thing. So I don't know what the previous record was. But we'll measure this. I'm going to use as many quarters as I can. I left myself a good bit in the bowl to push with. But I've still got more quarters than I normally have to build with. So, you know, I can build some pretty good sized stuff. So, we shall see. Y'all just kind of bear with me, I'm sorry. Having some old man problems right now. Take care of your body, kids. You never know. You might get surprised and last this long. Because I know some of y'all have heard me say it before, being 60 wasn't on my list of shit to do, ever. I deal with problems, old man problems. I won't have to deal with 40-year-old problems. And here I am. Just like Mickey Mantle. If I'd have ever dreamed I'd last this long, I would have took better care of it. I hope. I guess you could say I had issues. It's really, I wouldn't call it issues, I had subscriptions. Okay. Club. What's it? What's club, please? Please what? I'm sorry to risk. Oh, you want to be a mod? No, Amy's the mod. We don't want to put somebody else dealing with the shit. She's really good at it. I think it's entertaining. She gets rid of the trolls. He told one night. He said something derogatory towards her. And she said, "You probably ain't been out of your grandma's basement yourself in 6 months. You probably smell like an earring back." It makes me fall out every time I think about it. Shit, you never dreamed you'd hear when you woke up that morning. But we've got this marked as adults, you know, no kids, so there is profanity. Like, say, if I knock his tire over while I'm building it. I mean, I'm sure everybody's watching has paid money for a book, paid money to go see a movie, where you paid to actually read that or listen to it, so, hell. If I'm good at it, I was probably charge like 99 cents every time I say fuck. That's a bargain. Seen the price of movies? Okay. 1, 2, 30. Here, I don't need to count anymore. I'll stay sitting as long as I can. If you didn't get to see last night, we gave away the first ping putter last night. Emily won it. A friend of Amy's was visiting us, and he doesn't know anybody, watching or the chat or anything. So he scrolled through his phone, and while it was spinning, and then when he saw it stop, he just picked out a comment, and it's like, who was commenting? Monday nights we're going to call Bounty Night, because Amy come up with a great idea. The first time some troll pops off with something about it's in a basement, this is a scam, I'm bored, any kind of horse shit, the TV went off, any kind of horse shit like that, whoever the first time it happened, whoever calls them out gets a poker chip sent to them. Game used poker chip. Okay, I guess I need to leave this close to me. When I'm doing builds, I guess I'm staying too still or something, while I'm building it. The TV goes off. All I gotta do is touch something, but it's like it goes to the screensaver, Roku fishbowl. Okay. Let me get a tape measure. We'll measure this as we go. It's 6 inches. So I'm very sure we've got enough quarters to go way more than double that. Okay. Yeah, Amy's got a bad headache. She's been pretty quiet. The coins I'm putting over, if you ain't watched before, is $50. There's $50 in the game. And quarters if I don't drop them. Ooh. I ain't got nothing off there. Off center. Tell me you're Rick, man. Hey, Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Hey, Kelly. Kelly said she hopes you feel better soon.
Thanks.
She said thank you. This layer I'm gonna stand up. I really don't want to. I really don't think we're breaking any world record, or we're trying to break a world record, because there's a dude, it's not active anymore, but if you look up the ultimate coin pusher, I think it's an Italian dude. He's definitely from like Long Island, I think. But he built one that's sticking at the top of the coin pusher with the front off like this. So if the glass was in it, this would already be hitting the glass. Doesn't seem like too long ago we measured this. I don't know how long it's been. Let's see how far it's gone. It was at 6. We've gone 2 inches. There's 8. Hold on a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm sorry. Now, if somebody pops up and goes, I'm bored right now, I'll agree with them. I apologize. Just because you might be the strongest person there is when you're younger, you ain't got to prove it all the time. And my old man was right. You're going to fuck your body up. Shut up, old man. And guess what? They were right. I believe that whatever you make fun of, that's what's going to get your ass. Literally. I'm going to get this layer on. I got to sit for a couple minutes. Sorry. Yeah.
mine come from? I never made fun of nobody.
I don't know.
Guess I found a special motherfucker that was just born with it.
Were you mad at me?
No.
You sounded like it.
I'm just mad. I don't feel good. Sound the same way you sound when you don't feel good.
Yeah, I know. I just
Okay.
making sure I hadn't done. I thought I'd said something the wrong thing, like you thought I was fucking with you or something. There's another $50. Here.
Shane question.
Hey, Shane. 5. I got 28 $50, so I'll get a stack of 14 and start the other stack. So I know when I got all of them when the stacks are even. OCD wouldn't let me build it. I used to have to separate them before I did this, and I'm thinking that's stupid because they're gonna get separated as you pull them out. I can't stack them with quarters. Pretty obvious, they're big. What's cool about using them is they're bigger, not only bigger, but they're thicker. They're not as thick as 2 quarters, but they will push 2 quarters because they're thicker than 1 quarter. You follow that? After I said it.
Welcome in, Mark. Welcome in, Summer. I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Hey, welcome everybody.
When I cough and I holler, it feels like somebody's yanking my teeth out of my jaws. My plants need water and I'm not doing it.
Tell you what, when I take a break, when I turn this off to turn it back on to do the push, I'm gonna take about 5 minutes. But I definitely will be back on after the build to push this. That's wild. I've never sat down like this building a tower before. It's up to about my chin. See? It's definitely easier standing up to it than you just. Okay. The thing about it, I can't get in the way as much. Okay, I'll fill that back up. Now, of course, this is going to be an extremely heavy tower. That's why I made the base a little wider. You know, spread out the weight just a little. So what was it? Where the 4-quarter stacks start, there's 330 quarters in this tower up to right here, and then you start counting. It's 24 quarters every layer up through here. You know, it's 4 thick and 6 around, so it's 24. All right, let me fill this bowl up. All right. So this is all the quarters we got, and we're gonna keep going up with this. Let's see. I just want to see where y'all can see up to. Okay. We're definitely going to be higher than that. Sounds like a good idea anyway. 10.5 inches down. Yeah, I think we got enough quarters to. Ooh, I better move a little lighter, huh? You see that earthquake going on? Yeah, this has got to come on. Hey. Probably the wrong song to be singing. Dum. Another one bites the dust. Oops. Okay. I'm gonna get stacked what's in my hands. I'm gonna have to sit down, and I'll talk to y'all for a minute if you'd like. You know, or I can just sit and read the comments. All right, hold on just a second. I'm gonna take a leak. All right. Okay, back. All right. Now, if anybody ain't been on here before or heard me talk about it, if you go on our channel and you go back to Christmas, the Christmas push, the thumbnail, the picture is green. The playing field's green, where I got the green lights on in it. And there's over 6,000 quarters in that building. And the towers are this tall, but they're this big around too. So it's like the whole Guinness thing intrigued me because, but they're built half on and half off the shelf, which doesn't make them any easier to push off. It makes them harder because actually over on the sides you don't get as good of pushes as you do straight ahead. Frig. Just give me a second. Okay. Damn it. Well, I tell you what, we're live from the nursing home. It's Butch and Amy's Coinpushing.
The infirmary.
The infirmary. I'll be honest, I got a fucking hemorrhoid, but it's got its own zip code. And if you ever go to have surgery on something like that and the doctor tells you it's a simple banding procedure, you'll be okay in a couple days. Now look, I do tree work, I'm a contractor, you do construction. Oh, you'll be okay. I've never hurt so bad in my life. If the doctor tells you that, it ain't no problem, you'll be okay in a couple days, punch them in the mouth and just go and get it up front. Don't. True story. So she botched that up, and it was a her doctor. Not that makes any difference on who screwed it up, who screwed it up. But I don't want to have it again, but I can't deal with this. So, I'm trying to stay sitting as long as I can. It's a whole different perspective looking at it for sure. Okay. I promise you, if we're going to try and break a world record, we'll do one that's like 12 quarters around. I'll get plenty of quarters. Hey, garbage truck. Hey, Kelly. Garbage trucking with Holly. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. I finally bent my head around where I could read that. clear. Hold on, let me get. We can only hope that this goes backwards. If it goes forwards. Like I said before, it'll be a whole lot of cussing. Not a whole lot, but I'll probably make up some words just to claim I'm not cussing. 94. Kind of look wore out like it, could be silver, but it's not. Have you seen the new quarters? Where's that at, Amy? That quarter I showed you right here. I was going to show them. These things look like tokens from Coney Island. Okay, hold on. Look at that. Doesn't it look fake as hell? Here, hold on. I guess, who's that? Paul Revere? But George looks like he's been up for a week. Look how big his eyes are. Put this over here. Don't breathe too hard. You might not. Yeah, I'm sure y'all can see it moving when I take step. When I walk. I thought the underwear gnome was a thing last night. It was funny as hell. They're calling it a drag race after a skid mark. Tell you what. Wow, there's the way the quarters just come up on TV that I showed you. It's a good 10, 15 seconds. I'm just guessing. You gonna lay down? Okay. Alright. Love you. I don't know why I was craning my head around there a while ago to look and see how straight it was. All I could do is look up at TV. Like, what should I stop at? Like 20 inches? When I get 20 inches? Okay. I hope I remember taking. Well, I can't take a picture of it. I'm using my phone. It's okay. I'll watch it later and then screenshot it and then blow it up. Yeah. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I think I'm gonna pull my little dog that passed away. I'm gonna pull her dog bed out in case this falls out for us, because once it hits it, you know, they won't bounce. The bundle of ones is just kind of an experiment. I want to see if enough quarters get on it to weight it down and push it through. Okay. Hey, what? How long have we been doing this? Hour and 4 minutes. Wow. If I get every quarter in that bowl in this tower, as soon as I turn that machine on, I'm throwing quarters in it because I don't want it to fall without being pushed. This machine's really smooth. It don't, you know, it don't have as much vibration as the other machine. Another machine's smooth. This one's just a lot quieter. So you would think that would, you know, pretty much it'd be smoother if it's quieter. If I had, yeah, I'd say this is the tallest tower y'all have seen me build so far. I'm sure of that. It's the narrowest, tallest I've ever built. All right, out of curiosity. 15 and a half, you know, it's not exactly, but, you know, it's around there. I'll be honest, if this falls or I knock it over, I'll probably say goodnight. Give me about 5 minutes. Sit down. I'm so sorry. Sorry. If I figure I might as well tell you all the truth instead of just trying to make up silly ass excuses or whatever. I mean, we're adults. Shit happens. Okay. Just give me just a second. Let me sit down here. Oh, is there much meat? Lucky? Actually, no. They're really simple machines, pretty much. Ooh, I'm glad I sat down and looked at this. Oh my God. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get all them quarters on there and it not fall down from just me moving. Look at that. Hold your breath. No, I can't turn it on yet. I ain't through building this tower, dude. Is it some kind of intelligence test? Turn the machine on. See if I'll do it. Hey, Sakar. Sakaro. Welcome. Okay. Pop. Thanks, Lucky. Going to fall if you don't. Time to stop. No, I want to get to like 20 inches. I think to do if there is you failed. If there is what? I'm sorry, I forgot what I said, what we was talking about. Hey, Lynn, we ain't done yet. So I was telling everybody, I follow a couple people's coin pushing pages too, and we're friends. So Josh Bartley said he was setting a world record, and I think he built a 14-inch tall tower. This was 15 and a half last time I checked it. I think, it's obviously taller now. But I do accept tips for towers. Me and Amy decided right off the bat, when they sent us the stuff wanting to so we could be monetized. I mean, there's no sense in not doing it, if you can make money at it, there ain't no sense, but in doing it, and not making money at it, But since we got monetized, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, I think we just broke the $50 mark. But I don't want to have $4.99 memberships, so some of y'all can watch, quote marks, private content or whatever. I ain't like that. This ain't no country club. That'd be pretty well. Start the world's first coin pushing country club. Have machines and stuff and quarters. And people have to make tea times. Right. Appointments like tea times. Hey David, when it falls, is it going to go all over the floor? It should go back. Yeah, I don't know. It could possibly, that's what I said, I'm gonna lay. I still got my dog's, my dog passed away last year. I still got her dog bed. I'm gonna put it out in front of this because when it's so soft, the quarters won't bounce. Hopefully, that's the thinking. I wish I had a tote big enough to put that tripod for the We're getting close. I can see the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, if this falls out in this living room, I'd definitely be wishing that quarters were magnetic. They're not. Nickel and copper, but, you know, as you can see, I got like nubs for fingers, so trying to pick up quarters off the carpet sucks. Okay. I guess if I'm going to go for it, I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of these quarters. I'm going to go as high as I can go with what quarters I got. That's what I said I'd do, and that's what I'm going to do. If it falls over, I mean, I tried. Oh, God. Y'all see that? And then, let's rethink that. I'll measure this. I'd like to get to 20 inches. And I'm probably 18 right now. Let me get this handful done. I mean, we have the Jeep races all the time, but I mean, you can't. Nobody can say I keep doing the same shit every night. I gotta get this fixed before it gets out of whack, and I have to mess with it. Okay, tape measure. I was wrong, like 17 and a quarter. Okay. Right. I'm almost to the bottom of the bowl. I mean, I'm to the bottom of the bowl. I'm almost. So if y'all dig this stuff and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you think this is cool, hit that like button. Okay, guys. I don't know how fast this is going to go, how long it'll last, or nothing, but once we measure it, I'm not going to take a break. Okay, because I'm like a parade of dump trucks go by the house. Hey, looks like we made it. And I never claimed I could sing. So, alright, we're almost there, guys. Okay. I'm on the last handful. I do not have enough quarters to get to 20 inches right now. We will fix that this week. I know I said I'd get more last week. I'll be honest, when I get off work, the couch, the gravitational pull of the couch is great. And trying to escape the gravitational pull of the couch after I'm on it is even greater. Okay. Okay, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's 6. Oh, I'm out of the picture. Hold on. I've got to move really easy because this ain't a concrete floor I'm on. Okay. I'll show y'all how high it is. Like I say, I wish I was as high as it. There. Now, I'll leave this over here. Let me get shit moved out of the way while I'm trying to... Yeah, if that thing falls, y'all probably hear a few cuss words that you didn't even know existed. And they won't probably until right at that moment. Alright. So... I'm going to leave it up that high. You will see my hand putting the quarters in and stuff. Yeah. What's up, Tammy Gore? Yeah, I'm out of court, you know. That's how many quarters I'm building with. Why? You got a doctor's appointment? Hell yeah, Bodie Land. I can dig it. Let me get to this side and see how this is front to back. I don't want it tilting forwards. Am I playing with quarters? Does this look like I'm playing with quarters? That's it, you know, I'm playing with them. Alright. Really, I'm not messing with the Jeeps because I don't want to do the cleanouts. There you go. And I ain't messing with none of the lights. Everything's on like it's going to. And here we go. I'm going to get the bowl set up down there. I'll show you. I give us this much to start with, which is a lot. But, oh, we got to measure it. Somebody get a screenshot of this. That is 18 and 8. 18 and 3/16. 18 inches and 18 and 3/16 inches. All right, here we go. Let's just get on it. If y'all would share the video so we can, so more people tune in. All right. Yeah, it's heavy. Of course it's heavy. I got a bunch here. Once it, where it's pushing it, it'll start leaning. If the pusher's out of level or anything, it'll let us know. I probably ought to take that stuff on out. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing. As a matter of fact, I am. That was another experiment. I don't need 2 experiments in one game. It is moving. Watch these quarters coming under it. Oh. 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 Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to move y'all. You ain't going to be this dead straight on it. I'm going to get to where I can move in front of it. And at least curb the mayhem. Carnage, mayhem. What's with the dollars? I was going to see if there's $31 in that bundle. I was going to see if there was enough quarters fall on them to weight them down to take them down the chute. Just something different. It's all one big experiment, dude. this end of the quarters, but in our coin pushing world, we got $half. Some of them are silver, so we're going to drop them and introduce them into the game. Alright, clean up time. We ain't gonna have nowhere near as many quarters as we put in. About half as many. But, like I said, the $half, they'll push 2 quarters deep. They're not deep, they're not as thick as 2 quarters, but they're thicker than a quarter, so. I don't know if the tires moved at all yet. You know what? I should have the front on this, but it's too late now. Not the front glass, but I got another. For those of y'all that ain't watched before, I got another front. But that's getting, but we'll catch the quarters even without the glass in. We might not be able to put it down. It moved. I did see it move, but I don't know, that much. But I mean, you know, progress is progress. Okay. Countdown. Okay. I gotta keep dropping them like I'm dropping them, or, you know, can't put 3 or 4 in at a time and get anywhere with something like this. I'm straight up honest about, you know, what I'm doing here. So you won't ever get to play a machine like this in public, you know, where they're legal, unless you know the person that owns the machine or you buy one. You can't build a tower and leave it out in public because inevitably some jerk's gonna come along and, you know, bump the machine. You know, there's probably been somebody in the chat just saying, bump it. Any Hot Wheels? No. This thing's too much going on to worry about cleaning them out or whatever. Okay. It's moving. It moved like a 1/16 of an inch. Maybe not even a 1/16, but if I'm sitting there staring dead at it. Ooh! That moved. People next door must be setting off fireworks. Did y'all hear that? Yeah, that's what it is. Alright. Now, when I get $half in there now, we'll separate them out. So they get a good push so they don't get wasted. Okay. That even moved the tower a little bit. good now. I know like an 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch ain't much, but that's a lot of progress. Okay. Okay. In a second. Got that many to drop in before we drop the quarters. That's what we're down to. Alright, big good one. Moved it. Come on, big good. Get a little twist. Alright. Oh. Cleanouts are going to be pretty frequent. If I have to be turned into Jesse James and rob the bank underneath this to get more quarters. Because we don't play for quarters here. Quarters are, you know, it's a quarter pusher. That's why I joke about the Jeeps. It's like restrictor plate racing. They're all quarter horsepower. Yes, come on. All right, very good. That many and $3.50. Well, what is it? How long did it take? It took well over an hour. Sorry, I'm busy watching this. Let's check the comments. Oh, look, Moose Knuckle says it's fake. Moose Knuckle doesn't know what reality is, apparently. What's fake about it? It's my own game in my own living room. All right. But please go watch them guys that play for $1 billion buy-in, since that's real. Hit. Yeah, then we'll have, when I run out finally, I'm gonna have to try to take the door off and put it back on. Okay, clean up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, okay, drop them all in one. Alright, there you go. Okay. That wasn't so hot. Okay, I got this many, and I got a 50-cent piece. Here you go. Here's the drama. No. No. All right. Okay, give me a second. Let me separate these. Let me separate the 50-cent pieces out. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Give me just a sec. House ate a bunch of the $half. Okay. Okay. Now, that's probably about 200 quarters. Let's set y'all back here. Okay. How much quarters in the tire? Okay. To where it starts going to stacks of 4 to right here is 330 from the bottom to there. Each level of these is 24 quarters. I haven't taken the time. I'm just going to have to watch it later, screenshot it on the phone, and then count them. So I don't know. But as soon as I got it built, we started pushing it. That's the way to go. Drop it in there, Grace. Okay. So 60 times 24 plus 330. No. Thanks for counting that. Sure, thank you. Ooh. Okay. We're getting some movement out of it. That's going to be close to 1,500-1,600 quarters, ain't it? 123. Layers. No, wait. 60 levels of 24. That'd be at least 1,200. Yeah. Okay. 1,200, and then from right where they start, it's 330. Yeah. 1224 plus 330. I see what you're saying. Yeah. I can't believe how straight it's staying. I guess since it wiggles, it ain't going to get off. You know, it's kind of like earthquake-proof skyscrapers. You gotta put some sway into them, so if you have an earthquake, they won't break. Basically. All right. I tell you something, if I left it sitting there with this machine running, I mean, they'd be watching the TV, or I'd be watching TV later tonight, and it'd fall because of just the vibration of the machine. All right, sounded like a good one. That moved it on up. Okay, that did a little twist to it. All right. Okay, that was a good movement. Right. Okay. All right. No, for $6.50 and I don't know, 50 to 75 quarters. And stacked. All right. Oh, it just made a move like it was gonna go that way. I don't know if y'all saw that. Okay. Uh-oh. It is going back in there. Okay. Hold your breath, guys. This is where I gotta be careful. Okay. Okay. $7.50. That many quarters. All right, come on. Right. Oh, there's only 160 people watching. Okay, clean out. No $half this draw. Well. Clean out. Okay, a couple $half. Well, let's see, 3, 4. We're down to about $10 in quarters and $4.50. So, hey, ice cold. Anthony, you just have to sit and watch more. Man, y'all hard-headed. Tell me it won't move. It's moved 2 inches since the game started. But if you ain't subscribed when it falls, please subscribe. Thanks for viewing. I don't have enough quarters to do it. I don't get it. How can I be the most honest coin pushing channel on YouTube about where I'm at, what I'm doing, and you got people coming over here saying it's fake? It's a scam. It's rigged. Love it. Things that make you go, huh? It's about $400, close to $400. I'm gonna have Rob Bottom again here in a little bit, because we're gonna push it till it falls. I might have to go take another leak here. running a little bit. For all you people that it will never fall, put some money on it. It will fall. I think the people that say it's glued together, that's just priceless. It falls under it. Bless your little hearts. I bet it's full of stuff. I feel we're going to find out if I can pull the door off the front and do that again, because we're down to that many again, and I'm not going to, you can't start throwing them light because that's not what's going to knock it down. It's going to be drops like that. That really wasn't enough right there, so we can done that. But it's approaching the lift right here, that edge lift that's raised. Alright. Might as well go ahead and get the suspense over with, because either we're stopping now or we're going to get some quarters. Beats a stick and I. Now I just gotta get the door back on, and that when it clips, it's not fall over. Wow. Woohoo! Alright. So, hey cutie, howdy, welcome back. Okay. Tell you what, this will be an epic fall when it goes. Now, if something happens and we get to 3 hours, I'm putting the coin pushing Jeep in. See, told you, here's the scam guy. Man, just because you're paranoid and you think everybody's out to get you, don't mean they ain't. Alright, clean out time. Okay. I'm stunned that the thing is standing as straight as it is. That's what I'm saying though, it's like got so much tall and got so much give to it. It's probably what saved it. Quarters are like tectonic plates and all that stuff. Okay. All right, we got that many, and we got a few of them, which always helps. Usually $50. You hope the best thing can happen is one of them get dead behind the tower, the quarter tower. And, oh, we've got movement here. Y'all gonna thank me. Do y'all want to watch it from over here, or do you want to watch it from straight ahead falling backwards? I'm not messing with none of that. I ain't even standing Spock up the side. Okay, Anthony. Straight ahead. All right, cat, paw, side, there. Okay. So. Yes. I don't know if you can see it. It moved a little less than a 1/16 of an inch probably, but it moved. It's called micro movement. Get going. Oh, that sucked. No, it's not moving. I ain't putting quarters in right now, but it will be. All right, let's put 4 pieces of this. All right. Okay, drop that. Yeah. Come on. It did not move that time. I mean, you're looking at a bunch of round quarters that got to get end to end pushing just perfect, lined up to, you know, have pressure on stuff. I just realized why I was getting dizzy. I forgot to have my reading glasses on. Well, okay. Okay. Got that same amount. Maybe a hair more that time. it's wiggling from the coin pusher moving. The push. I gotta do that real easy. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Looks like 2 50-cent pieces. Oh, 3. I heard one in there. Okay, come on. It moved. All right, give me a good one. All right, went out. I think that another 400 quarters would make a big difference in pushing. Okay, that many and $5.50. Oh, man, hold on. This goddamn TV. It's going to the Roku fish bowl because I ain't touched it in a while or whatever. Don't make no sense. Oh boy, it's falling. I gotta be real careful. Okay. What?
Sean just got home from work. He said hi.
Oh, hey, man. Hey, Sean. A tire tall enough for you? I don't think I'll get away with taking this door off again.
Ice, there's no glass on our machine.
No, it's in the living room. I ain't worried about nobody robbing it. No. Okay, I guess we're gonna see. I don't think it's gonna be what it is. What it is. You know what? I think I'll just leave the front off and leave that out there. How about that? Okay. the front off the bottom so we ain't gotta do it damming it stuff.
Put your camera back.
Wow. They're sitting over there so they can watch it on the side. Huh?
Nothing.
Definitely got a lean going back to the back now. There's only people wanting to put up money saying it wouldn't move. Alright. I think you see how
Before
hard
we
it
drop anymore, we've got new people in here that are asking like how many quarters are in the tower.
Right about 1,600.
Quarters.
Yeah, 1,600 quarters. Before we have to go through another conversation. Come on, give it a good one. All right. Good. Jammed it right up on the lip. All right.
What'd you say it was? 20 inches tall?
18 and 3/16 inches. Okay. I didn't think it would last nowhere near this long. Being that tall and skinny. Oh! Booyah! Alright. All you people that said it ain't moving, it won't move, it's too heavy. So if y'all wrote a book on this shit, please subscribe. Alright. Guys, I'm gonna pick these quarters up. I run a bowl too. No, I'm done tonight. I run a whole bowl through for the SMR people. That was pretty wild. That shook the whole house. Taking all the quarters up right now underneath the tripod. Give me a second. Okay. Let's do this. Now put the door back on. We ain't got to worry about it. All right. Take the light out. All right. What everybody think? No. It didn't fall well. Now we got... Thanks, Tammy. I know it's going to fall. It's just a matter of how long it takes. There's a little eagle's chip. All right. I'll be quiet in this last ball I'm throwing. I got to go. Maybe Amy can answer a couple of questions. Uno más. There, do whatever. I don't care. I got it.
I'll write it on. Well, Arrow, a little eagle, I'm glad you called us. Guys, I think we're going to have to say goodnight. I don't feel well, and neither does Butch. He worked all day. And I have a headache so bad that it's literally in my jaw. So we thank you all for hanging out. I know. And we should be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. You want me to just put ice? You want me to just push them out of the machine? Is that what you're wanting? Let it run for a minute. There you go. Give us a like and a subscribe. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night, everybody.